Football Manager 2022 Manchester City player ratings, bruv. Shout out Siwi, shout out Barzaimer, and the most high demand request I've ever had in my life. Shout out Kanya Makondo. Anyway, nickname The Citizens, bruv. Owner status, loves the club. Without a shadow of a doubt, that's true. And constant competition. European Champions Cup, which will be the main objective if you're doing this save. And then, as we know, quickly the history. Money makes the world go round. That's all I'm going to say about that history, bruv. Simple as Man City. Alright, so we're going from Scott Carson all the way to Gabriel Jesus. So yeah, let's see what Manchester City are saying. Alright, first off, we've got man like Scott Carson. He's either there for registration or he's trying to learn tactics under Pep to become a manager or coach. Simple as, if you wanted to play him, he's got 30 reflexes, 30 agility, 41 ones. At the age of 35, man needs to hang up the boots or something. But then again, that's not that bad. But overall, he's at that age where man needs to look into a new profession. Let's be honest, man like Scott Carson. Alright, next player that we've got is Ederson. Now, 27. World-class goalkeeper, as we know. Man's personality is flipping iron-willed. That is ridiculous. Anyway, as a goalkeeper, surprisingly, he's not that good in terms of actually shot stopping. What I mean is 15 reflexes is cool, but 30 agility, 31 ones is under average. Let's be real. But as we know, his strength is under pressure. And as you can see, 20 composure, 18 passing, 20 kicking. For a goalkeeper, 17 technique, you can see that he wants to play out from the back. He's not really a goalkeeper. He's probably a CDM. If you ask me, that's probably what he is, bruv. So yeah, sweeper keeper attack is what it's always going to be, because under pressure, he's just absolutely untouchable. Simple as. Yeah, man like Ederson, very good player for what he does. Sick. And lastly, for the goalkeepers, we've got man like Zach Steffen. Sweeper keeper defends what we've met him on. 16 reflexes, 14 agility, 16 one-on-ones, compared to the 9 first touch, the 10 passing, the 13 kicking. It's definitely a sweeper keeper defending. Or if you ask me, as I always do, goalkeeper defend, just play it safe, yeah, make man stop shots and leave it at that. Simple as man like Zach. Alright, first outfield player that we've got is John Stones. As you can see, he can do literally everything that you need for a defender. He's strong, he's fast, he can actually dribble as a defender as well. And 14 technique, 14 vision, 15 passing is a very good pivot. 17 composure, ridiculous. And most importantly for a defender is the fact that he can tackle the ball. So yeah, that's the first thing I wanted to say, yeah. And then secondly, I've noticed that he's a squad player on 200k a week. Only Man City can do that. I'm not going to lie. If you're not Man City, I don't expect you to have the facilities for that. I have to be honest. But yeah, John Stones, you can see. And it's only recently I've appreciated his quality in real life as well. So yeah, he's a good defender, man, like John Stones. Alright, the next player that we've got is Ruben Diaz. Now, you wouldn't believe me if I told you he's 24, but the guy's 24. Now, as you can see in terms of stats, bruv, the only thing he's missing is explosive speed, which he doesn't even need as a defender. Literally, because he can do everything else comfortably. Mentally, it's absolutely ridiculous, bruv. And like I said, because he's that young and he's got mentals like that, only Lord knows what happens when he gets into that prime age as a defender, which is 27 to like 34. So when he gets to those ages, it's peak, bruv. But yeah, even now, ridiculous. 17 tackling. For me, he can play ball playing defender if he wanted him to, but I think his strength is gonna be no nonsense, because 17 tackling, strength like that, mentals like that, aggression, bravery, don't fear no one, work rate, man's meant to be a no nonsense defender still. So yeah, man like Ruben Diaz, even the marking, positioning, everything is just ridiculous. Yeah, world class defender. See. Alright, next player that we've got is Aymeric Laporte. 27 years of age, centre back, and he can kind of play left back as well. Now, he's so good as a centre back that I would never put him left back. As you can see, man's got the movement, 14 pace, 13 agility, 14 elevation, very good positioning as well, and he can win the ball comfortably. And then most importantly, playing up from the back, 15 technique, 16 vision, and 15 passing, very good pivot as well. Yeah, overall, man, similar to, he kind of reminds me like Gerard Piqué. I'm not gonna lie, because he's so good playing under the pressure and he can defend. Man makes the right decision. You can put this guy cam if you wanted to. He can even dribble. I'm being deadly serious when I say that. You could put him cam if you wanted to. He's that good under pressure. Yeah, man like Aymeric Laporte, world-class defender. Say. Alright, next player that we've got is Kyle Walker. Now, me, personally, I did not know that he couldn't cross the ball. Like, honestly, like it's Kyle Walker, innit? I known him for being a wing-back going forward. Like, man's got 18 pace, 18 acceleration. He wants to go forward, yeah? He's going to get to the byline a lot. The fact that he's got 11 crossing is beyond me. And I think it might be because man's probably throwing too many parties, you get me, in lockdown and shit. But anyway, wing-back defend is what we've met him on, 11 crossing. And yeah, like I've said before in the past, yeah, if you take away his pace, he looks very average. I don't know if that's the case in real life, but yeah, I'll say it how it is. Man looks very average without his pace, and it's averaging about 13. He's got literally one or two greens, which is stamina and work rate, without his pace. Yeah, that's everything you need to know. Average without his pace, man like Kyle Walker. So, alright, next outfield player that we've got is Fernandinho. Man's 36, still playing in that midfield, bruv. He's just not, bruv, it's ridiculous. His natural fitness is 15 as well, yeah, so I don't know how long you're going to get to use him for. I don't know if I would even use him anyway. But yeah, if you did want to use him, very good mentally. As you can see, that's what comes with age, bruv. He can win the ball comfortably as well. Work rate, everything, bruv. And yeah, ball in the midfield is what it's going to be. Ball in the midfielder on defend, run around, kick man's legs. That's what it is. I don't know why he'll put this guy centre back when he's got flipping 11 jump reach. But yeah, apart from that, man like Fernandinho, he's a decent player still. So. Alright, oh my god, next outfield player that we've got is Nathan Ake. Cool, 26 years of age. We met him on left back. I can't put this guy left back personally, especially not on fullback support. Centre back depth is what it's going to be. 100 grand a week. Lord have mercy, these men do not play around. But anyway, very good in terms of movement. 16 acceleration, 14 agility, 15 pace, 14 strength. The only thing about him is that he can't really jump winning headers. He can direct them though. But yeah, as a defender, 15 tackling, really good, bruv. 16 work rate, determination, 15, aggression, 12. But he's squad depth, so it's calm. I'm not gonna lie. Like, he doesn't need to start week in, week out. And if you ask him, I guarantee you he's not gonna be complaining either. Yeah, man like Nathan Ake, say. Alright, next player that we've got is João Cancelo. Now, I always say this, bruv, man probably used to be a winger, but because he couldn't shoot, they relegated him to fullback. But in the modern game, being a fullback is not that bad because you're technically undercover wingers anyway. As you can see, 16 pace, 16 agility, 16 acceleration. Very good movement. Man's got dribbling and first touch of 15 and 16, and then 17 flair. This is meant to be a defender, bruv. So yeah, that just tells you everything you need to know. And then 17 technique, 14 vision, and 14 passing. He's very technical in terms of him being on the ball. He can get to the byline with ease because no one's really stopping him. He will just spin anyone. Literally, you can't really do anything as a defender with this guy. And then when he gets to the byline, 14 crossing, madness, bruv. And then defensively under average by 1. It's not that bad. I'll be honest. He's a really good player still. Yeah, man like João Cancelo, and you already know he's that left back, bruv. He's like, yeah, he's a very good. I can't lie. Cutting inside, it suits him. I have to be honest, bruv. Inverted wing back, very good, bruv. So, all right, next player that we've got is Alexander Zinchenko. Cool. Left back, left wing back, and cam all naturally. Now, very weird player, but I can kind of understand him at the same time because he's got ability. What I mean is he can pass, he can dribble, and he's got a good first touch, and he takes in tactics, bruv. That's probably the reason why Pep still plays him, because man's a ball retention player. He's not going to do anything too extravagant, yeah, that tries to lose the ball, even though it says, oh my god, those traits just let me down. Listen, I'm saying based on his stats, it doesn't look like he's going to do anything, but his traits say something else. I can't believe that, but yeah, as a player, his squad depth, he's 24, he's not that bad. I'm not going to lie. A little utility man, he'll do a decent job, especially in game. Yeah, man like Alexander Zinchenko. Cool. All right, next player that we've got is Rodri, 25. Now, CDM or centre mid, as we all know. He's, did Manchester City need to sign him? Now, he looks like he just gets the job done. Not gonna lie, no BS CDM. Simple as, for me, deep playing playmaker on defend because 14 technique, 14 vision, 14 passing, 15 composure, 16 anticipation, 15 first touch, literally, and 15 decisions. Everything you need for a deep playing playmaker, man's got it 14 and above. So that's why I'm putting him deep playing playmaker still. And he can win the ball comfortably. So it's deep playing playmaker on defend comfortably. That's what it's gonna be. Yeah, I know this Carrilero thing sounds nice, but just keep it simple with a guy like this, man. Yeah, simple as. Man like Rodri. Alright, next player that we've got is Ilkay Gundogan. Now, 30, and he's got that media description of world-class midfielder. And you know what? I agree, because he's just so saucy, it's ridiculous, bruv. The amount of times where he was scoring goals for Man City when they needed a striker, he was the one scoring goals. As a midfielder, you have to respect that, bruv. That just highlights his goal-scoring ability, and it makes me question how his finishing is only 13, considering how many goals he scored from the midfield. A lot of other midfielders weren't scoring those many goals and probably have better finishing, which makes no sense at all. But yeah, you can't question his passing ability. 16 technique, 16 vision, and 16 passing, really good as well. 17 first touch, 16 composure. And the man's got dribbling of 14. I don't agree with the flair being 13. That has to be at least 14 as well. But yeah, as a player, world class, I agree with that. Ilkay Gundogan, very good player still. Alright, next player that we've got is Bernardo Silva. Now, I've got I've got a little, oh my god, a little thing to say right here. I don't know how his dribbling is only 17, and I don't know how at one point he had 17 finishing. Only Lord knows what you guys were doing when you was making that card. But anyway, yeah, 17 dribbling, 17 flair for Bernardo Silva. Maybe the flair, but the dribbling has to be at least 19. I'm not gonna lie. His close control is definitely top 5 in the world. I have to be honest. Like, it is ridiculous. Like, when he decides to just do this solo dribbling thing, you can't stop him. I can't lie. I've seen it now. Who was it against? Flipping Liverpool. I swear it was against Liverpool. He just done a madness, bruv. No one could stop him. But yeah, Bernardo Silva, right wing, centre mid or cam. Now, 18 technique, 17 vision, 16 passing. Ridiculous pivot. Man makes the right decisions, which is why he will go far. He's only 26. Still got time. 19 agility. Madness, bruv. Don't press this guy because you're not really going to get the ball off him. Man can pass. He makes the right decisions and he can shoot apparently as well. You know, in real life, I respect his finishing ability. Yeah, I'll still say he probably deserves 14 finishing, but I don't mind 15. That's cool. Yeah, as a player, Bernardo Silva, world class. And don't forget, most importantly, that work rate. That's what separates him because he runs like a madman, literally. Yeah, man like Bernardo Silva, safe. Alright, next player that we've got is Kevin De Bruyne. Now, he's hit that 30 years of age mark, brother. It's weird seeing everyone just get older, man. But like I said before, that is life. But listen, man's world class, as we know. He was filling in as a striker for this team when they didn't have a striker. And to this day, they don't have an out-and-out striker. They're putting wingers up front. Jesus, for me, is a winger. Ferran Torres, for me, is a winger. These men are not strikers that they're playing up front. This guy was playing as a false nine doing his thing, bruv. But yeah, yeah, I think even in the game, if you have him as a shadow striker next to another shadow striker, you don't need a striker because he's already got good enough finishing and long shots as it is, bro. 15 dribbling, I think he deserves higher dribbling than that. And the main thing about this guy is his vision, his bruv. 18 technique, 20 vision, 18 passing, that pivot, you can't mess with that. 19 crossing, which is why you'll probably put him on Mazzala because Mazzala's going to get into wider positions. But I'm talking as a centre mid. You can always put this guy as a shadow striker. That's probably what I'm going to do in it because I know that these men don't have a striker and he will definitely fill in nicely. And the most important thing about De Bruyne is that he's got all of this mad ability, but he's got an engine to back it up as well. That's why I'm putting him shadow striker still, yeah. Man like Kevin De Bruyne, see. Alright, next player that we've got is Raheem Sterling. Now, you know what he was doing for England, innit? Like, he literally had England on his back at one point. When I look at his finishing ability, I'm like, nah, I'm not going to lie. Based on just what he done for England alone, his finishing should be higher than 13, I'm not going to lie to you. But yeah, in game, I don't know what his card, I just don't agree with his card. I have to be honest, like, he's been playing at Manchester City for years and you're telling me his card looks this average. Like, I'm not going to lie, 15 dribbling for Sterling, really? 14 flair for Sterling, really? I can't agree. I'm not going to lie. How can you give a guy with stats like this an elite media description? Like, elite winger media description? That doesn't really make sense for me, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, he looks average. He's even got a downgrading off the ball, which is probably his best attribute, literally. Yeah, it's mad. They've downgraded this card for me, and it's not good enough, I have to be honest. Man like Raheem Sterling. Alright, next we've got Jack Grealish. Now, Villa fans, I know the feeling when your best player leaves, man. It's not a nice feeling, I have to be honest. But I can't imagine what that would feel like, especially when they move to the team that's absolutely destroying everyone, yeah. And then when he joins them, he makes them stronger. It's mad. But anyway, left wing, cam, centre mid. For me, I thought he was initially going to play as a centre mid. I was thinking, how are they going to drop Sterling? But he done it. Anyway, man's a new signing, 100 million, the most expensive player ever in the Premier League. And can you really blame them for signing him? Just look at what he looks like, bruv. Man's fast, man's strong. Yeah, he can dribble like a mad. Listen, 17 dribbling, 17 flares, not a joke at all. 16 cross. I didn't even know he had that. I didn't even know he had that in his locker, bruv. 15 finishing, like, man's from close and long range knows where the goal is as well, and most importantly he can pass, and the only thing about him is the decision making is under average by 1, but if you wanted to, I'm just saying if you wanted to, you could get that 14. Man's even either footed now. Lord have mercy, this guy's ridiculous. Yeah, man like Grealish, ridiculous player, bruv. World class, simple as. Alright, next player that we've got is Phil Foden. Now, if you ask me, out of all of the youth players in the team, I mean, oh my god, in the Premier League, yeah, I think he's the one with the highest ceiling, I have to be honest, bruv, in terms of ability anyway, because as you can see, he looks ridiculous. Funnily enough, his media description is not wonder kid, it's elite attacker midfielder. So they don't even class him as a kid no more. They say, you know what, this guy is already there. So that just tells you everything you need to know as well. Man's fast, 17 agility, 16 dribbling, 16 flair. You can't really stop that. 17 first touch as well. Similar to Grealish, yeah. Man can do literally everything. Like man's fast. He can shoot from close range. Man's got he's even got a better pivot. Like his pivot is 17 technique, 60 vision, and 16 passing. Like it's mad, bro. Man like Foden, he makes the right decisions as well. He's gonna go far. I'm not gonna lie, he's gonna go very far. Man like Phil, left winger, madness, bro. Very good player. All right, next player that we've got is Ferran Torres. Now, I know a lot of you know that he can play striker, but for me, I wouldn't really put him there. The reason why I wouldn't put him there is because you've got a lot of good crosses in this team. Yeah, I think Manchester City need a target man. I'm not gonna lie. That's what I think. The way they're playing right now, yeah. Although the ball's always on the floor, so you know what, I might have to take what I just said back. I'm not gonna lie, but listen, let me just analyze his card quickly. He's got good pace, good off the ball. I'll give him higher strength than that as well. And most importantly, 15 finishing. The only reason why I wouldn't put him striker is because 12 jumping reach, 11 heading for me. I just feel that in game specifically, maybe not even real life here, but in game, I think that you need a bit of aerial presence to play for Man City still. That's why I wouldn't play with a striker nor put him up front. But yeah, as a player, he's still good, especially for squad depth. He's only 21. He's a good player anyway. Elite winger for the media description. This guy's on the bench. Madness, bruv. Yeah, man at Man City doing their thing still. So. Alright, next player that we've got is Riyad Mahrez. Now, I can't lie, this is just overkill, innit? Like, these wingers are ridiculous, bruv. Another one here, Mahrez, 14 pace, 17 agility, 15 acceleration. And then the dribbling, 17 dribbling, 17 flair. You can't touch this guy. You can't, bruv. Decision making under average by 1, but it's cool. I can't lie, because his ability is so good, he's gonna get GA anyway. Close range finishing, long range finishing, 16 and 13, 19 first touch. Lord have mercy. And then 17 technique, 17 vision, and 16 passing. Yeah, this guy, he's another, for me, world class. I can't lie. Look how many trophies he's won for Man City now, or not even just Man City, even Leicester. Like man's been winning stuff in it. So you have to consider him world class now. You have to. You have no choice. Yeah, man like Riyad Mahrez, quality player. And lastly, we've got Gabriel Jesus. Now, I know he's got that number 9 shirt, but for me, he's not a striker. After me seeing him play on that right wing, I know now that he's not an out-and-out striker. He's definitely better at dribbling than he is finishing, as you can see. 16 dribbling, 16 flair compared to 13 finishing, 14 finishing, 13 composure. That tells you everything you need to know. But yeah, not saying he can't play striker, but I just don't think that's his strength. Cutting inside or running a straight line on the wing is definitely for him. But yeah, as a player, he's still good. You could start him, or you could make him squad depth. Either way, it's still calm. 16 technique, 13 vision, 14 passing, really good as well. 14 finishing is calm, 13 composure, calm, but it's not clinical enough for Manchester City. Let's be real. You know, in real life, this guy misses easy chances. Let's be real. You know that happens in it. So that's why you can't really put him up front. Not on a consistent basis anyway. But yeah, as a player, calm, right wing, left wing. That's what I said before. I'm just going to get off this card now because, yeah, that's what it is, isn't it? So, and that is Manchester City player ratings, bruv. Now, like I said before, this is kind of similar to a PSG save. The only difference is that you're going to have a lot more challenge in your domestic league, bruv. As the Manchester City manager, you're going to want to bring European success to the club, and that's probably going to be the main focus when you're taking over this team. And let me just quickly show you something. Their transfer budget is 100 million, so you need a striker. Go out, get Haaland, get Mbappe, whichever one you want, just get them in it. Simple as, and yeah, that's your striker right there, in it. Safe. And this is how I'm lining up Manchester City, bruv. Now, before, I know you're looking at this formation, you're like, this guy is on something else, and I don't blame you. It's very weird, yeah, but I have to explain it. So let me explain it now. Tactical style for now is control possession, but after I actually use this formation, I'm probably going to change it. But yeah, sweeper keeper attack Ederson. Man wants to play up from the back, you're going to have to keep it that way. Wing back defend Walker. Yeah, man, without his pace, does look kind of average, but he has got the pace, so we'll get away with it still. But yeah, no notes to centre back Diaz, ball playing defender Laporte, and then inverted wing back on attack Cancelo. Cool. The midfield, deep line playmaker on defend Rodri, advanced playmaker on support Ilkay Gundogan. And then this is what's going to happen in the attack. That's the main thing now. So you've got 2 shadow strikers, Foden and De Bruyne, yeah? So forward, yeah, getting into that final third, as we know. That's what shadow strikers do. But then you've got 2 inside forwards, not inverted wingers, specifically inside forwards, yeah, who are going to end up doing this anyway. They're going to end up in that striker position. Grealish has got 15 finishing, and I think Silva's got 15 finishing as well. So you're going to end up having